Hello again. This is Math 0465 Alternative Delivery for April 9th. It's being delivered on April 10th, and I'll talk about ALEKS and more. As you do this, please feel free to pause the videos in order to complete the task being ended. Again, thanks for your efforts. It is possible for teaching and learning to continue unabated. Grades will be earned and rendered, and your educational goals need not be deferred. But we are fighting a significant battle in trying to get this done. But there is magic in fighting such battles, and so this is your opportunity to make some of your own magic today. Stay the course. That's what champions would do. But there are two ways that we can fall short. We can fall short on mandatory minimums in ALEKS, which will not lead to success. We can fall short on assessments. Again, we have thresholds of quality that we need there. So far, I'm seeing several zeros. I don't really know what that means. I don't know if that means we need for a virtual hug sessions, and I'll talk to Mike about that. I do pray that you're not compromised, and if so, pray for your recovery. Please make every effort to engage. Mike, Sue, and I are there for you. And I have to apologize myself. I had this all ready to send, and I got a call from a colleague around 8 o'clock last night. And while I was talking with them, and it was very nice to talk to them, I went over to my cot and lay down, and we finished about 9 o'clock, and I decided I would shut my eyes for a couple of minutes. The couple of minutes, in fact, caused the calendar to slip from April 9th to April 10th. My apologies. Here, the rest of this, I give an ALEKS update, go over the exponent quiz solutions. You should grade and self-report to me by email. And I do know that you did, and you should have sent, and I think maybe you did, photos of this work to Mike. The next unit is deployed in your syllabus tab, and I've adjusted this now. I was saying the 16th, but now I'm doing a re-recording. And this third quiz will be due April 17th. It's a little bit more work in this one. We're talking about linear equations and inequalities, graphing them, and so forth. And so it's the same grading and reporting protocols for this as well. Okay, so we have 5 weeks left because I'm giving you until the end of, not the end, but the middle of May, the end of final week during May. So you have 5 full weeks left, and this is where you stand relative to your goals. Not much more to be said, but miles to go before we sleep. Now we'll go over the quiz. Each of the problems, numbered problems, is worth 10 points. So number 1 is worth 10 points. There are 5 parts, so these are each worth 2 points each. The answer to number 1 is undefined. The answer to number B is -1. The answer to number C is -162. The answer D is 125 over 64, and the answer to E is -5 over 36. 2 points each. Make your record your score for later calculation. Let's look at number 2. The answers here should be 2a to the 16th minus 32x to the 11th, y to the 11th. This is 8b cubed n to the 12th power. This is 125t to the 6th over 27k to the 18th, and this is 14. Again, 2 points for each because this is number 2. Number 3, you're to complete the following table, and let's see, to make this for number 3, to make it 10, this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and each of these is going to be worth 2 down here because they were a little bit more complicated. Okay, so here we go. Minus 418.5. The minus is important. This is 0.0003067. This is 2.0 times 10 to the third. This is 2,000. This is 5.75 times 10 to the minus 5. This is 3.694 times 10 to the 5. This is 1.3 times 10 to the minus 5. And this is 0.000013. Again, mark the ones that you did not get correct. Okay, number 4. We were to perform the operations as indicated. There are two answers here. The first is going to be, I ask you to answer without exponents. That means your answer should have been 0.00019. And in number B, I was asking you to answer in scientific notation. This should have been 0.75 times 10 to the 3. If you answered with the correct number but didn't write it as the following directions, take off 1 point for each. Otherwise, this is 5 and this is 5. Credits of points. Number 5. I ask you to write your answer in both scientific notation and without exponents. That is 5 each, and so it was 1.25 times 10 to the cubed acres. The acres is 1 point, and 1250 acres. Each of those is worth 5 points. Give yourself 1 point or deduct 1 point if you didn't put the acres there. And here you were supposed to write your answer again both ways, scientific notation and without exponents, and include units. And so the answer should have been, there are two answers, call them 5 points each. It was 89,280,000 miles, or 8.928 times 10 to the 7th. Again, that is miles. Okay, so here's what you should do then. At the end of this, you should take the total points possible, subtract off the points that you deducted. That's the total points you earned. Take the total points you earned, divide it by the 60 to get a percentage. Here's an example for you. This hypothetical student had 8 points deducted, and again, partial credit is possible. I'm letting you make the judgment on that, but if I subtract the 2, I get 52. So this hypothetical student earned 52 points out of 60, and when you do the ratio 52 over 60, you get this number, and I round that up to 87%. Feel free to round up with these percentages, even if it was 0.860001, you could call it 87. And you send your results calling this, having your name, and also that this was the quiz 3 to Bradley at cod.edu. Again, time is precious. Each day must count. Do the math. It will make you strong.